You could want that one.
C'est une rover de la grande époque.
Anna.
Can we go back and look at the recent ones?
You can. If you need to find me, I'm wandering around.
system. Now again, this energy is very important to the final stage. Exhaust. The piston moves back and forth, pushing the burnt fuel gases out. This
Go down in a minute.
Come on then.
4 years of striving and a serious crash lay behind them. Ahead lay Lake Air, Australia. With the telephone and engines moving at CX for stability, Campbell starts to detect on the record was killed, and there was a new pressure in dodgy.
Well, even to better, the unofficial record of 407 miles an hour set by a Craig Beatloff, the jet car to last year.
Craig Beatloff's record in 1963 was unofficial because his security pressure was a pure jet car, and therefore against the professional rules. Campbell's CX just but his gas filler ended.
Look at that big wheel.
I've been good at making.
Yeah.
Not big.
Yeah.
I've done it in school,
Really?
so I know where we are. Sometimes.
That day, it was the end of my life. They were showing the bus crash on the screen. I was stressed out. The whole family was asleep except for me. I thought, okay, let this go. And then you know, see, I ended up
What do you mean?
Oh, what? Yeah, no, it's a.
So mean.
Try and herald that is. Oh, here you go. Do you want to know something? You know in all the Wallace and Gromit movies how they have this little van that they trundle about with?
I really want to.
That's what that is.
Okay, we go with that way then.
It's so risky.
Hello, Teddy.
I didn't know that.
Well, yeah. When they bought this Mini, and this was a Leyland Mini, it was an R-Reg. I think it was a 1977 Leyland Mini 1000. But this one, I could tell by the registration, that's not the real car. That's not the real registration. That's a replica.
Look, because like ACW.
Yeah, look.
And that's it's different. The number is different. It's fake.
998cc E-Series engine in there. We saw the Reliant earlier. That was in the other building. That was old Del Boy. No, yeah, look. Oh, it's Clarkson's Panda Limo. I remember that. I don't remember it looking like that there. It's been turned into a bench.
Oh, that's a game car.
Stiggy. Yeah, they're like Robin there, set into orbit. Go on then, here we go. Already I can see the vehicles they use for that one episode where they had to build these waterproof vehicles to go on the sea.
And as before, to let the engine in the water, you simply fix the propeller to the Volkswagen's rear-mounted engine.
I don't remember them being this rotten good. No wonder it sank. The one where they did all the ambulances. And you had the Porsche with the rams on it that had come down.
Series 22.
In that year, I'll do 2 or 1.
Was it on a rail?
Yeah, this is the one where they did the where they would turn the caravans into like trains and stuff, and Germany had this idea. Vietnam.
With the buffet ready, it was time to
I'm going to try and work every single share with the top there, see if I can do it. Where you did it.
Yeah, but I don't have anything here. That's where the idea of that goes for things come from. Michael Douglas, Got 10 minutes until you know what's going on. 10 minutes until
The unkillable Toyota Hilux, still there. And a very gay Allegro. Don't know how I feel about that, but you know.
It's also the new one.
Yeah.
See, I come to see these random people that probably know nothing about cars when you could, like, you know.
Gear, with a selection of vehicles that have been used, abused, and sometimes even written off in a long-running series. These poor cars badly needed a home after filming was completed, and so I was only too pleased to give them space here at Beaulieu. And for young aspiring drivers, there's a circuit for radio-controlled cars. It's not quite the same thing as driving a real car, as there are no speeding tickets, and your no claims bonus won't suffer if you have a collision, which you almost certainly will. Next we will be entering the National Motor Museum. The collection numbers over 250 vehicles and includes steam cars, commercial vehicles, racing cars and land speed record breakers. On the right you will see Jack Tucker's garage containing thousands of original spare parts. Beyond it, on the upper floor, is the story of motorsport and the motorcycle story. On the left are our veteran and vintage vehicles, some of which I drive on the annual London to Brighton run. And at the far end is our startup area, where we often demonstrate the sound of cars starting up. On the left now is the arena where we hold many of our motoring events. If you have a favourite make of car, it might be one of those we have an event for, so please check our website for details. On the right is Little Beaulieu, our adventure playground for the under-14s. Don't worry if you're older than that, there's a cafe right alongside it, so you can enjoy refreshments as you watch the younger members of your party let off steam. As we turn the corner, look out for the tower, which forms the highest part of the adventure playground. Give a wave to anyone standing in the tower. On the left, you'll soon see the remains of Beaulieu Abbey. It was founded over 800 years ago and demolished in 1538 by King Henry VIII at the time of the Reformation. It was then sold to my ancestor, the Earl of Southampton, who converted the Abbey's gatehouse into a residence, which later became the Montague family home. On the right is the Victorians Garden, which includes a recreation of the Mad Hatter's Tea Party in Topiary, and a lovelock too. On the right is the kitchen garden, which produces much of the veg we eat at home. Beans, carrots, potatoes, chard, salad leaves, and my favourite, spinach. The south-facing wall is particularly good for growing fruit such as plums and peaches. There's also an elderly vine which grows inside the glasshouse. Raspberries, black currants and red currants are grown in cages. Otherwise, the birds would get them first.
I never knew that. I never knew the red cards were a thing.
We are now passing through the monorail maintenance yard where Ivor, our diesel locomotive, lives. Ivor comes out to do track inspections and, very occasionally, to rescue a train. The siding is also used for the second train when not in use. Next is the orchard, which has a mixture of old apple varieties. Much of the crop is used in the making of our apple juice, which you can buy in the shop. On the right is the museum workshop, where our veteran and vintage vehicles are repaired and restored. We are now on the main uphill climb. Monorail systems have been around for over 200 years, but many have been short-lived. But the inspiration for this one came when my father visited Expo 67 in Montreal and saw a mini-rail which passed through the American Pavilion. His architect, Leonard Manasseh, then incorporated a monorail in his design for the Motor Museum, resulting in the distinctive roof structure you see today. We're now passing over the remaining parts of an ornamental canal built in 1738 by my ancestor, John Duke of Montague. It was fed from woodland streams before flowing into the canal beneath you. Sadly, only the collecting pond and canal survive, but this makes a good setting for plants and wildlife which like a shady, wet habitat. In the summer, you'll see some giant leaves beneath you. This plant is called Gunnera manicata, or prickly rhubarb, and is a native of South America. Its huge leaves can reach up to 6 feet across. Ideal food for dinosaurs, if only we had some. On the left is the visitor reception centre where you came in, and the main gift shop. Finally, the long bubble-like building houses our on-screen cars exhibition. It includes Del Boy's Reliant, Mr. Bean's Mini, and Doctor Who's car Bessie, which I've driven myself. Please mind your head as you alight.
Sherlock. What is Sherlock? Eddie. Come on.
Ollie! Marshall, come on, we're going in there now.
We had one of those. We had one of those.
What? Oh.